No worries. All right, I'm going to share this screen here. All right. All right, cool. So I got here, heliocentrism has never been proven. It's a religion. That's what it's called when things aren't proven but blindly believed based on the doctrine of men, and then the pill to what other people think. Here is a depiction of a magnetic field. You have what's called a block domain wall in the middle of a magnetic field. It's also called an inertial plane. This cannot work on a globe, hence why Harvard, Stanford, and will tell you that still in 2022, they literally don't have a working dynamo model of a magnetic field on the globe. But of course, it works perfectly on a flat Earth. We are on the dielectric plane through the middle. Here's a picture of it using magnetic film. Over the magnetic field, you see the inertial plane or block domain wall right there. Here's a Ferrel cell image of it. There is literally no explanation, nor has ever one even been proposed, with millions of dollars and all the universities that people love to appeal to constantly, which is, of course, fallacious. They do not have an explanation. I can offer all kinds of documentation addressing the over a century of failures attempting to explain this on a globe, but it works perfectly on a flat Earth, of course. Here's, again, a Ferrel cell image of magnetic fields. You look at the top left, you will see this flower of life depiction. You have constructive and destructive lines of interference. And then again, you have the inertial plane depicted right there. I do find it funny that this is similar to the black hole picture we get of space. Of course, everything must be electromagnetic, but anyway, I digress. So if you look at the picture of the Ferrel cell and you look at the magnetic flux over top of a flat projection, it matches perfectly. This is of no coincidence. Again, it can't even be explained on a globe. So here's a video. I'm going to kind of go through it some. This is a Ferrel cell image, and you see you have those lines of interference right there. And this is like a perfect flower of life depiction. So people are like, oh, where's your flat Earth? And they picture a disk in space. Dude, this is the flat Earth model. You want a flat Earth model? You live inside that right there. And that's the only way that the magnetic field could possibly exist. And you can chuckle and you can laugh, but I promise you can't actually debate it. You can't actually even offer a working magnetic model for the globe. I've actually looked at all the top levels of academic sources. They don't know the answer. So here's another depiction of that. So just keep that in mind as we move forward. And also here is a motion depiction, a visualization of the toroid and the movement within it. So here's another depiction. So just so you can visualize the patterns that happen within a toroid of a magnetic field. And what do you know? What a coincidence that from a geocentric position, all the planets happen to move in this exact same model. Here's Mercury and Venus and Saturn and Uranus, all fitting perfectly within that exact same pattern in the magnetic field. It's probably just a coincidence that all the planets over their cycles happen to fit perfectly within the geometric expression of a magnetic field examined in a Ferrel cell. The heliocentric model has no explanation for this other than it's a coincidence or it doesn't match.